Well, I guess you enjoy better communication when you have a group of people that you've worked with for a long time, but it's also important that you have a good group of people that you work with well, because you can work with duds and nothing gets any better. But when you have a good group of people that you work with, and maybe you're supposed to be in charge, the best thing about being in charge is when you know you have a good group of people, you let them be in charge of what they're gonna do. Because it's very difficult for somebody to hear something they don't want to hear from just one person. So if you have people that you know what they're gonna say and you guys are all on the same page, then you can let one guy say his bit to a group of guys, and if they take it, then that's fine. And if they don't accept his word, then someone else comes in, right? So if one of my guys says, I got this group of guys here, they look like potentially, they might be a little messy. I told them the deal about how we want them to be inside. They might seem a little aggressive, a little bit offended that we brought it up, right? So then I'll come in and I know what he said to them. I know, we know what we want to have. So I know basically what's been said to them already. So I come through and I give them a minute of just introduce yourself and then pause for a second, see what they sort of vibe with you, right? See what they're gonna say something to you right away, and then maybe I realize I ask, instead of me telling them what I want from them, because I don't want anything from them. I don't care if they're not even here, right? Sometimes I started asking these groups of guys, goofs, not serious bad men, but goofs who will cause a little trouble. And I ask them, what are you guys expecting to get out of tonight? Or I ask them, what are your expectations? Or, kind of what are you here for, without being too interrogative, right? And so I tell these guys, well, we want to do this, we want to do that. It's well, guys, you can come in and, I want you guys to be like this. I want you guys to enjoy it like this. But our concern is, and I can maybe list them a little bit of concerns, but the problem is if you all tell one group of guys what all you're worried about is, they can take it the wrong way, they can be offended, or you forget because you're not the first one dealing with them. So I'll tell these people, well, we want to have it like this, and this is our concern. We feel if you guys come in, there's a potential for this to happen. So we want to know that if that happens, you guys are going to react in one of two ways, but not these ways. So you say what you say, and then you have your backup who you're coming in to support, and you ask him, you say, well, did I miss anything? So it sort of empowers him, and it puts you above that group, because they think you're the guy coming in to settle it, when really you guys are all on the same page, So you say what you want to say. You ask the guy who was dealing with them first, is there anything I've missed? Do you want to add anything? Then it reduces a power struggle. They see us all on the same, a bit of the same authority. We're not trying to come down on them with some authority, but we're just trying to, make sure they get it in a non-offensive way, right?